Modern cars are impressive on paper. Touchscreens, driver assists, turbochargers, software updates, but when it comes to real long-term durability, very few modern vehicles can match what Mercedes-Benz once built. There was a time when Mercedes engineers were not chasing leasing cycles or cost-cutting targets. They were chasing something else entirely: mechanical longevity. Today we are talking about 5 Mercedes models that are so reliable, so over-engineered, that even mechanics are still surprised by how well they survive decades of use. These are cars that were not just designed to last, they were built with the assumption that they would. This is not nostalgia. This is mechanical reality. Let's begin. 5. Mercedes-Benz W201. At first glance, the Mercedes 190e looks small, conservative, almost modest. But underneath that simple design lies one of the toughest compact sedans ever built. The W201 was Mercedes' first attempt at a compact executive car, and they took it extremely seriously. Instead of cutting corners, Mercedes engineered the 190e to the same standards as their larger sedans. The result was a car that often outlived vehicles twice its size and price. The engines are the key here. The 2.3 and 2.6-liter gasoline engines, as well as the legendary diesel variants, are known for exceptional longevity. With proper maintenance, these engines regularly exceed 300,000 miles. Some examples have passed 500,000 miles without major internal work. The suspension design was advanced for its time, offering stability and durability that many modern cars still struggle to match. The body quality was excellent, with strong corrosion protection compared to competitors of the era. What makes the 190e truly surprising is how abuse-tolerant it is. Missed oil changes, poor fuel, harsh climates, these cars simply keep running. That is why so many of them became taxis across Europe and Africa, often driven continuously for decades. The W201 proves that reliability does not require complexity. It requires discipline, engineering integrity, and conservative design choices. 4. Mercedes-Benz W210 E-Class. The W210 E-Class often gets unfair criticism, mostly related to rust issues on early production models. But if you look past the cosmetic flaws, you will find one of the most mechanically reliable Mercedes platforms ever created. The real stars here are the engines. The E320, with the naturally aspirated V6, and the E300 diesel are both famous for long-term durability. These engines are not stressed, not heavily tuned, and not dependent on complex electronics. The E300 diesel in particular is legendary. It is common to see these engines exceed 400,000 miles with original internals. Timing chains, strong bottom ends, and conservative power output all contribute to their longevity. The transmission options were equally robust, especially the 5-speed automatic, which became known as one of Mercedes' most durable gearboxes when properly serviced. The W210 is also surprisingly comfortable and practical. It offers modern enough safety, solid ride quality, and a driving experience that feels calm and confident even today. What surprises many people is how well these cars age mechanically compared to newer E-Class models. While modern Mercedes may offer more technology, the W210 often offers fewer problems over time. 3. Mercedes-Benz W124. If there is one Mercedes that defines the word over-engineered, it is the W124. This platform became the benchmark for reliability not just within Mercedes, but across the entire automotive industry. Engineers were given freedom to design without strict cost limits, and the result was extraordinary. The W124 came with a wide range of engines, many of which are now legendary. The 2.6 gasoline engine, the 3.0 inline-six, and especially the diesel variants, are known for exceptional durability. Taxi drivers around the world chose the W124 for one simple reason: it never stopped. The build quality is immediately noticeable. Doors close with authority. Switches feel solid even after decades. Mechanical components were designed to be serviced, not replaced. The suspension system was engineered for durability rather than sportiness, allowing the car to absorb poor road conditions without excessive wear. Electrical systems were simple and reliable, avoiding the complexity that plagues later generations. What truly amazes mechanics is how little these cars ask for in return. Basic maintenance is often enough to keep them running indefinitely. It is not uncommon to see W124s still used daily, 40 years after production began. This car was not just built to last, it was built with the assumption that it would. 2. Mercedes-Benz W126 S-Class. luxury cars are rarely associated with reliability. The W126 S-Class is a rare exception. This generation of the S-Class combined comfort, safety, and durability in a way that has never truly been repeated. Mercedes wanted to prove that flagship luxury did not have to mean fragility. The engines available in the W126 lineup are among the most reliable V8 and inline-six engines Mercedes ever produced. The 5.6-liter V8 in the 560 SEL is particularly respected for its longevity when properly maintained. The W126 was also one of the first cars designed with advanced safety engineering, including reinforced passenger structures and crumple zones. Despite this, it remained relatively lightweight and mechanically simple. The interior materials were chosen for durability rather than visual flair. Leather, wood, and plastics were selected to age gracefully, not just look good in a showroom. What surprises people most is how usable the W126 still is today. It cruises comfortably at highway speeds, handles long trips with ease, and offers a level of refinement that many modern cars struggle to match. The W126 proves that luxury and reliability do not have to be opposites when engineering is done right. 1. Mercedes-Benz W123. If reliability had a physical form, it would look like the Mercedes W123. This is the car that built Mercedes' reputation for durability worldwide. It became a symbol of unstoppable engineering, especially in diesel form. The W123 diesel engines are legendary. Designed to operate under extreme conditions, these engines are known for reaching 500,000 miles and beyond. They were used as taxis, government vehicles, and personal cars across every continent. The simplicity of the design is the secret. Mechanical fuel injection, minimal electronics, and extremely robust components allow the W123 to survive where other cars fail. The chassis and suspension were engineered to handle poor roads without excessive wear. Even today, many W123s still drive with confidence and stability. What makes the W123 truly astonishing is how forgiving it is. Poor maintenance, inconsistent fuel quality, harsh climates, it continues to function. That is why many of these cars are still in daily use decades later. The W123 is not fast. It is not flashy. But it is one of the most reliable passenger cars ever built by any manufacturer. Final thoughts. These 5 Mercedes models were built during an era when engineering decisions were driven by longevity, not marketing. They remind us that reliability is not accidental. It is the result of conservative design, mechanical simplicity, and a refusal to compromise. While modern cars may offer more technology, very few can match the quiet confidence of these machines. They were built to survive time, mileage, and neglect, and that is why they continue to surprise even today. If you had to choose one Mercedes to drive for the rest of your life, which one would it be? Let us know in the comments. And if you appreciate deep automotive stories about real engineering, long-term reliability, and cars that were built differently, support the channel by liking the video and subscribing.